a celebration!
It just works.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you had a good Monday so far. I guess it depends a bit on where you are. For me, Monday is pretty much over. Trying to squeeze out the last bit of productivity now.
Time for a celebration!
Rebelsies heart, Rebelsies heart, Rebelsies heart.
Bella, grazie mille. And Sadie, thank you as well for the 5 months. And Bella for the 19. Much love. Hey Centurion. Anyways, Taten, FaZe, Bella, Phantom, Taco King, Sturka, Mavis, Omega, Rin, Rin, Ellie. Did I miss anyone? Minecraft head. Hey, come on, man. We only allow that kind of talk when we're in the online office. Finally, you catch me live. Yeah, I see you've been following since May of this year. I didn't stream much at all, really. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oh, actually, Rin, now that you're here, what was the warehouse called that I could have used instead of going through the trouble of adding clutter myself?
You think that's funny?
Daily bits.
You're a daily bit. Glad you're back. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Yeah, hopefully I can keep this up. We'll see. Okay, yeah, I found it. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh shit, that's the gameplay stream.
Oh, lovely!
Claire. Wowee. We get some love in the chat. Brand new Submarino. Thank you very much. Thanks for using that Prime as well. Thanks for remembering to use it and choosing us to use none. Super sweet of you, bro. I think I might just borrow this one. Hope you enjoy the emotes, dude. How's the job? It goes. It's by far the most rewarding job I've ever had. It's by far the most fun job I've ever had. It's by far the most paying job I've ever had. But it's also the job that has left me with the by far least amount of free time. So you know, you win some, you lose some. Thanks for the save. Is that weird having a bookshelf next to your bed? I think it's kind of weird, maybe. But yeah, I think that when, well, let me turn the music down a bit. I think if your biggest complaint about your job is that it doesn't leave you with enough time for your second job, then it's not the end of the world. It's
Hello
okay.
there.
Gaia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. Following the project for a long time. Really exciting to see it continually come along. Well, really appreciate you following us and checking up on us as we move along. I genuinely wonder what it's going to be like for people who followed the project very closely, you know, either on social media or like you guys are doing on Twitch and YouTube. Because I remember around Skyrim's release, like everything happening with Skyrim at that time, I was following very, very closely. And I think because of that, I had a bit of a different experience when the game actually came out compared to people who were just like enjoying it in the moment. Like, oh, that game looks kind of cool. Came out last week. Everyone's talking about it. Let's try it. Also, yeah, I should have maybe mentioned this earlier. I want to finish this house. It needs a bit more cluttering and crap. So that's what I'll be focusing on. I think we definitely need another light here. That is gonna be tricky. Which building is this? This is Velena Daunton's home. She is the leader of the Fighters Guild. Larianer, thank you for the kind words. Going to be epic? I hope so. Do you think GTA 6 will be released earlier than Skyblivion? I hope not. There's a few games I don't want to release before Skyblivion because I want to have full attention for it, and until Skyblivion is done, I won't have complete attention. That's what I keep telling my girlfriend as well. I know it sucks to hear, but I mean, come on. You blame me? Are those prefab buildings split at all? No shut, things aren't red already. If not, I'll remove more lights when I go. I've already halved it since yesterday. Just pains me to do it, you know? Oh yeah, I was looking for charcoal. Do you play Starfield much? Is she completely virtual? You wish. Then you would stand a chance. I've not played Starfield much. I think I have like 20 or 30 hours into it. Hey, Echoes. And I liked it. In the end, either I have to split them or you can make the building with the modular kits. Don't do it to me. I actually, so this is
Lovely.
Hey.
Hey, Surfing Birdie, thank you so much, dude. Hell yeah. Can we get some emotes in the chat? 18 months. And thanks for using your Prime as well. Thanks for remembering to use it and choosing us to use it on. Enjoy the adoring fan emotes. I was thinking we don't actually have upper class interior assets, which I think we should bite the bullet and use the middle class set with upper class textures and call it a day. So otherwise we're gonna be here a lot longer than we need to be, and there's a few people that exclusively want to work on houses, so that gives them something to do as well. It's a win-win. I think actually this place looks kind of fine. I remembered this being more empty yesterday. It's split in 3 parts, by the way. Rin. Time flies, yeah, you tell me. Swear to God, it feels like I started this project like 3-4 years ago at best, but it's double that. I'll be lurking while working on my next Oblivion painting. Awesome, looking forward to it. Double bed in the corner, it's interesting. Listen. This lady, she has this really strange room, and the only thing I could think of, the only function is a guest room, because in Oblivion, it had 2 beds, but it wasn't owned by anyone. The rest of the room looked very generic, so the best thing I could come up with, it's like a guest room type deal. And if I had this much space and I guess coming over, I might as well give them like a big bed to sleep in instead of like a small one-person one. Aren't the beds for sons? Well, they weren't owned by the sons, and I don't think the sons live in her house. Might be wrong. I guess you tell me. Oh, have any of you guys seen the show Invincible? I started watching it today, actually, just before streaming. Because it was recommended by someone from Skyblivion. They said they liked it better than The Boys when I said I
Time
liked
for
The
a
Boys.
celebration!
Pretty damn good.
Oh yes. Here I come.
Don't come too hard now. Lirianer, thank you very much for the 8 months. Oh yeah, thank you.
Time for a celebration!
I'm coming
They do, but they
too.
both go away. Guys, it's getting very sexual. Thank you. For the 23 months. Perpy multi poppycock. You don't even meet one of them, he's gone from the start.
Shoot
That's so
quo.
weird. Shoot quo. Cheers, Mavis. Bloody legend. COVID got cancelled as a deadly virus here in Estonia, and I got sick in the last week, still recovering. How is COVID-19 treated in the Netherlands? Probably similar. I think people are getting boosters again. Old people. My mom. Other than that, I think people are pretty chill about it. I haven't heard a lot of people dealing with it at the moment, so mustn't be too bad. Yeah, I've only watched 2 episodes, like the first 2 of the show, but those were already very similar to the Boys, like pretty intense and with some very fucked up twists, which obviously I won't spoil. Okay, I need to stuff this 1 barrel somewhere. Or no, those are the things I moved over from my house in Breville. I don't have to do that. I'll move this stuff though. Sorry, I saw a question earlier that I totally ignored. KT, playing Starfield right now. It's good, not perfect, but a good change to Elder Scrolls of Fallout, but need to fix the automatic weapon damage. Yeah, I had an okay time with it. I don't know, I got distracted. It didn't hook me well enough. What's your favorite area, town, or quest in Skyblivion so far? Favorite area in the game, I think, is the Great Forest. Favorite town is... What's my favorite town? Anvil or Coral, they're both pretty cool. I like Coral because it feels super tranquil. It really a chill place. I like that. Also, what is this? Oh fuck, we have a back door? I didn't know we had a back door. Uh-oh. Oh no, I do have a back door, it's here. I forgot to just move it. Yeah, Coral or Anvil. I don't know which one I like best though. Oh, my favorite quests. My favorite quests. My favorite quest so far, actually. So out of the quest that's been
Time
implemented.
for a celebration!
I think my favorite quest is the arena quest line, because that was one of the most fucked up, complicated, and messed up quests in the entire game. And I feel a little bit sorry for Nighthawk, who was the dev actually putting that stuff in game. It was rough. It was really rough. Hoji, thank you for the follow, and Sanguine Witch, thank you so much for the resub as well, for 14 months. Much appreciated. Can't even see how many lights I've put in here. No, it's too many. Discord died again? What do you mean? Oh, the announcement didn't go live? Oh, wait, it's actually dead. Okay. Hey, Maximus. Testicles. How's it going? Oh, yeah, right. I was gonna put this stuff in the kitchen. Hey, Fluffy. How are we in this fine day? I am fine. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Greetings!
Words, thank you for the follow. You're like the third one
Hello
today.
there.
Fourth one today. Benny, thank you for the follow as well. Dudes. Where are you guys coming from all of a sudden? If you don't mind me asking. What line of work are you in? I actually work in the gaming industry, but I work in marketing professionally. So very different from game development. Legends say that if you're not good enough at game development, you just do marketing, and then you still get to tell people at reunions and that kind of stuff that you do game development, and you can sound interesting. But it's all a big lie. Twitch recommended you randomly. Was subscribed on YouTube and not here. Oh, dude, that's so cool. I'm actually live on YouTube now as well, at the same time. Oh, Benny, I just saw you ask the same question on YouTube, but that's probably why you swapped over. My bad, friend. This is still the Oblivion door, hasn't been remade, but we got someone working on all the doors for some reason. It's the one thing we kept forgetting to do. It's all the fucking doors. Kinda screwed the pooch with that one. I always watch a stream on YouTube, but I wanted to ask a question. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, thanks, man. Sorry, I'm contemplating getting Streamlabs Pro, Premium, or whatever. Then I can multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch through the application, and then on top of that, it adds the chat in the app as well. The way I see it now. Wait, I'll show you if I can. Oh no, my webcam cable is very tight. Does that? Okay, you see this? This is you guys. This is the chat. And I can only choose the YouTube or the Twitch chat to monitor, unless I upgrade to Streamlabs Super Pro, which is a bit annoying because it's like 130 euros a year or 20 euros a month, which I don't know, to me sounds like a lot, because right now I'm using a free service which is called Restream, which very annoyingly it puts powered by Restream in every stream I do, and it's annoying. Anyway, it's not important, doesn't matter. Not a problem, not a big deal. I'm just like complaining. I'll probably do it at some point. Bite the bullet, as they say. Which is better for streaming, Twitch or YouTube? And I never actually compared. I think they're both good. I think it's... I was gonna say it's easier to grow on Twitch, but I'm not sure if that's true anymore. It used to be true, but it might not be true today. Because I got my my start on Twitch literally a decade ago at this point. A long time ago, before I even did Skyblivion. Back when I was just doing modding videos on all games. And I remember being, I don't know, like, it felt like my channel was growing pretty quickly on there. I had my YouTube at that time as well, though, already, so that really helps, always, to like, sort of like cross-pollinate, but I think you can stream at a higher bitrate on YouTube, which is nice. But I'm not sure if it's superior in any way. Could a mod on YouTube just ask questions on here for them? I don't want to. I want people to just be able to like chill and watch. I don't want watching a stream to turn into a job for some people. All right, Rin. I'll try not to worry. Pretty fucking worried though, but I'll try, I'll do my best. It did actually use the public image space, by the way. So you were right. Hey Tom. If you suck at everything, just become a teacher. I think being a teacher is one, underrated, and two, a lot harder than it seems. Are your bees already hibernating, if I can call it that? Or even, do you have bees now? If yes, what type of flowers were they typically pollinating? I do have bees still. I don't live with my parents anymore. I know. 28 and finally living on his own. So it's a very big step for me. Big achievement. But it meant having to leave the hundreds of thousands of bees behind, which breaks my heart every time. So yeah, I don't have bees here anymore. I live pretty close by though, so I still, you know, every weekend I try to take care of some of the hives, but they're not hibernating yet. I mean, they'll be awake throughout the entire winter anyway. They won't like hibernate. They'll just be keeping warm and slowly working through their excess honey that they've built up throughout the spring, summer, and fall. As for what flowers they're pollinating, like literally everything. They're not super picky. The only flowers they won't pollinate are flowers that don't actually produce pollen. There are a few. But for the most part, anything and everything. How many bees could you eat before you go full? I think that after being stung 3 times by trying to eat a bee, your tongue will have swollen up so much that you won't be able to eat anything anymore. You might even have trouble breathing, so I think 3 would be the limit. Are you harvesting honey or are they keeping theirs? I harvest honey. Being a beekeeper, like a hobbyist beekeeper, it means 2 things. It's harvesting the honey, because that's kind of like part of the reason why I do it, but it's also partially like taking care of the animal or the insect. So it's like it's a give and take relationship. Like the odds of a wild bee colony, honeybee specifically, actually surviving in the wild is 30%, if that. So it's like a mutually beneficial relationship this way, where you take something of theirs and you give something back. I think is pretty cool. And for the first time, and I showed this yesterday as well, but for the first time this year, I actually made my own mead with some of the excess honey. Well, I say excess honey, but I bought a couple of hives from a lady that was no longer interested in the hobby. So she sold me all her old equipment, and this pissed me off a little bit. What I found out is that she'd been trying to get rid of all her beekeeping equipment for like a year, and she just let all her colonies die. She didn't give them away. She just basically went hands off and let the colony slowly die out. So I found that the 2 full hives were still, well, 1 packed with dead bees, but 2 they were still packed with sealed honey. Which I decided, because I don't know what the origins is of this honey. I don't know if it's sugar water, if it's been treated for varroa or anything like that. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just make alcohol out of it. That way, if it is poisonous, alcohol's a poison as well, so it'll have a bit of a kick. But oh wait, let me show you actually. I made this one, which I really like. It's Blackbriar mead, and it's very red. The only thing I need to do a better job of is filtering. But I guess that's something to figure out next year. I have a siphon so I can pump up the liquid, but the last bit was a bit tricky to get out, and I shook the glass demogen, is that what you call it? And I kind of fucked it up, but to be honest, like this bottle, I thought the bottle was cool, and it's probably mostly just for show. It tasted pretty decent though. Color is way more red than I thought. Yeah, it's so the Blackbriar mead recipe uses a ton of raspberries, which is where it gets the color from. I have a similar symbiotic relationship with yeast and beers. Sounds good, dude. Sounds healthy. Got the same deal with my parrots. And me having moved out, truly heartbreaking. I'm willing to admit that you and your parrots might be a bit close than me and my bees. For one, I can't name them all. Because there's tens of thousands per hive. Pickled Hermit. Dude. 9 months, that's a Twitch baby. Maybe you can run it through a coffee filter? Yeah, I should have done that in hindsight. You live and you learn. Next year I'll do a better job, probably. Oh yeah, can we get some love in the chat for Pickled Hermit? 9 months, so we have a Twitch baby, which you can name. I will leave that to you. And thank you so for using your Prime. That's very, very kind of you. Thanks for remembering to use that one and choosing us to use it on. It really starts to feel like an advert every time I say it, but I don't know why. It has such a nice ring to it now. I like saying it. It's like a slogan. Uh-oh. Someone from work is messaging me. That's not good. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this room done. Done enough. Us? Us what? Hey Ross. Hey, you redeemed a save, but I didn't hear it. What's going on? That's weird. Do the other redeems work? They were working earlier. Wait, am I crazy? I could have sworn some of these things made noise earlier today. This is sus, bro. Wait, does the fireworks work? Nope. Weird. Alright, anyway. Let's maybe go in game. It's easier to see if stuff is missing when you're actually in the room. See, what time is it? It's 8:15. That's not too bad. How peculiar? Yes, how peculiar indeed. Streamlabs is trying to push you into getting premium. Those fuckers. The worst thing is, would probably work. Oh, you know what I just remembered? I did forget to do 2 rooms. No, 1 room. The training room. I didn't do anything with. I mean, this looks a bit rough, doesn't it? Feels like there should be a little bit more going on in the training room, except for a wash basin and some dummies. I mean, now it looks more like a sex dungeon than a place you practice at. Maybe it can be both, I don't know. Both is good. Stuff can be 2 things. Maybe something above here as well. These are cool though. Right. I mean, this all looks fine, I guess. A lot of stuff falling. It's Sven Kane. Thank you very much for the 3 months, my friends. Yo, everyone is priming today. So many primings. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the 3 months and thank you for using the Prime. Oh shit, did I remove that whole section like an idiot? No. I think I did. Hey, he's using the... Oh, it's too high. Oh no, we can lower it. Why are you here though? That's funny. It's funny. Control Z. I think it might be a bit late for Control Z at this point. That's fine. All the shit flying everywhere. So, not to worry, most of the things flying all over the place is due to the assets not being final yet, so the collision is kind of fucked, which means it's squishing stuff to the point of throwing it everywhere. But it's not the end of the world. Because it shouldn't happen in the end. Although it looks a bit fucked up. And this room keeps crashing for some reason. That's also weird. Okay. Can you load an earlier save? That's not how this thing works, baby doll. Kind of funny, I didn't realize I just straight up deleted it. But it's okay. Also, there's this one door that I don't know where it's from. It's not linked to anything as far as I can see. Okay, let's bring it back. Because nothing is truly gone forever. I say that, but maybe it is a bit gone. What even was this room? It was like a little square room. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Wait, what the... Okay, one of those is actually the one I need. Man, I fucked this up good. Wait, is this not what I'm looking for? No, it is. Yeah, it is. This is the one. See, all good, all fine. Almost, all fine, all good. Good lord, it's not gonna fit. Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. Okay, now just don't touch it anymore. Finish the sex dungeon and call it finished. Candle bra? No, because that one's fixed. There's not a candle bra in that room. There's one in the other room, but that one doesn't crash. Alright. Let's say hypothetically you were making a sex dungeon. What would it look like? What would it require? Basically, I'm asking what is missing from my sex dungeon that would make it more legit. Oh, I should probably clarify as well. When I say sex dungeon, I mean training room. And not like sex training room, but like training room to the point where if someone asks, why do you have a sex dungeon? You can say, oh, it's not a sex dungeon, it's a training room. It's a common mistake. I need something that looks like it can have deniability, basically. It puts the money in the desk or else it gets the hose again. Alright, been itching to do a long play of Oblivion, but there's an end in sight to the project. I can wait for a bit more. Honestly, I'd say maybe play the old game now and enjoy Skyblivion after. Maybe you'll appreciate it more that way. Playing Oblivion has never hurt anyone. I don't think, anyway.
Oh, lovely!
Rebelsies cheese rebelsies cheese rebelsies cheese rebelsies cheese rebelsies cheese rebelsies cheese.
Mark, good to see you again, dudes. Thanks for the 8-month free sub, and thank you for the Prime as well. We get some love in the chat. What about a dummy? Alright, so current status. We got one dummy hanging from the ceiling, one dummy on a stick, and one dummy also kind of on a stick. Reminds me of an Ed and Eddie when Ed is grounded, so his parents take the stairs. I haven't watched that show in a very long time.
Time for a celebration!
Woo.
Sounded funny. Pagan, thanks for the 26 months. Hey, Wolfie. Empty bottles? I also wanted to put something planty here. Plus I can add like a potion of endurance or something. Fortify endurance. Here. Leather armor. Yeah, leather armor seems like it could be for practice. Leather armor. What is this? Non-existing edits. Is enchant leather armor? Or it's Skyrim leather armor? Lusty Argonian made books. I really don't think that's something that someone would use necessarily. Kind of wish we could just like put something on a rack like this, you know? I guess something like that. Mandrake is a fertility print. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Mandrake. Wait, fertility print. Fertility. Doesn't that mean you increase your chances of having, like, being able to get pregnant? I don't speak fluent English, but that sounds like something that will help you get pregnant. Watch Oblivion streaming, I feel spoiled. Everything for the fans. Proper AC units? No. AC units are an abomination. Sex Ed 101 with Rebel. Listen, man, I don't want that kind of responsibility. I think sex ed is important. That's probably why I shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, a club is a good idea. I can also add like a wooden sword. That's why I was getting this, so I could put some stuff on it. Club. I think the Oblivion club is actually yeah, that's... Is that a unique weapon? Yeah, crap, this is a unique weapon, so I can't do that. I can't just put that. Oh, this one isn't though. Okay. Never mind, we got regular clubs as well. We have the technology.
It's you. Hi.
The fuck is the collision box on these? Okay. Alright, whatever, good enough. Melon Kolaya, thank you very much for the follow. A wooden one? How old is her son? I was more thinking in the lines of like a practice weapon, because you don't want to permanently damage the other person. Hey Tommy. Every time I see a messed up collision, I just let out a little sigh. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. It was very important. Robin Hood Easter egg. Not really, I just thought it would be funny. But maybe someone will see it and think it's a Robin Hood Easter egg. Also, is there even a light source for this? Yeah, there is. Okay. I don't want to have the lights coming from the front, not the back. Maybe it's just better if I move him forward a bit. I guess that looks a little bit less awkward. Wouldn't you realistically place a sword like blade outwards when you use it? What does blade outwards mean? I don't know what that means. Like a modding VIP party in here? You goddamn right. Oh, actually I saw... Who did I see earlier? That I completely ignored. Sometimes I do that. I see someone join the chat. In my head I say hello. And I forget to audibly do that.
Time for a celebration!
I don't know. Was someone with the partner channel? I don't remember. Like the middle one with all of them? Oh, yeah, like that. I see what you mean. I think I'm calling this done. Hey Mike. Yeah, I'm doing good. Also, sorry, I totally forgot, but Kane, thank you very much for gifting us up to Dusty Shoe. Can we get a late bit of appreciation for Kane? Thank you, dude, for sharing the love. I think this is good enough, and I have a surprise because I have another house that I'm supposed to be doing. That I forgot about. And it's not this one. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is the... Why are there... Okay. Why is this in here? I'm supposed to do Albric's house as well. I love housing. I have to admit, I kind of hate it. Usually I don't mind doing house interiors, but because I've not done an interior for so long, everything is just, it feels like a lot of effort. Yeah, you may have seen me fumble with this months ago, trying to make this house work. Fucking nightmare. But I think in the end, D helped me out with the template.
Long time no see.
Manara, yeah, long time no see indeed. Tell me about it. Thank you so much for the 32 months. Hell yeah. You love nature making? I love it more now. Not always, though. Yeah, let's see if I can get... I know there's a railing asset. I know for sure there's a railing asset. What's this? Oh, Fighter's Guild plaque. That's nice. Ooh, I'm gonna use that. Because Felena Daunton is a Fighter's Guild person. Do you hate it more than Navmesh? So... Poor choice of words. I don't hate doing interiors. Just as I don't hate doing Navmesh. Oh, I know exactly where to put it. I like doing a big batch of interior locations, because when you do a big batch of interior locations, everything you do becomes a reflex, and it's very fast and snappy. When I'm doing interiors this way, where I don't do them for months and then I do one... Oh fuck, I copied the wrong thing. Shit. When I just do like... Oh, and that's the one we actually need. Okay, well, fine. The problem is just that I'm very slow, and I get annoyed at my own pace. I feel like I should be going faster than I am. And especially when I stream, and this is gonna sound really dumb, but I'm a bit self-conscious when I stream. You know, when I stream, it feels like, you know, project lead for Skyblivion takes 5 hours to do a single room. Like that's not a good look. So I'm a bit self-conscious about that. Mostly because, one, I know I can do better, but more importantly, the people in the project that do the interiors more frequently, they definitely do better than I do. I guess this was just, I don't know, me wanting to go back to doing this stuff, and then afterwards realizing that maybe it's better left to the people who do it a bit more frequently than me. I 100% take back my opinion on using the kit for Cheydinhall. Do you see these people? I honestly, I think it's really good. It's really good. It's fine. Listen, people complain they can't do an interior. They're just gonna do an interior in hard mode. It's great. And there's no lighting issues. I have the most nostalgia for Coral because it's the first time you visit in the main quest line. It's potentially the first time you visit because you can completely ignore it as well. I have choice words about this kid. Me too. It's fantastic to actually have stuff to work with. Better than waiting for months and then not getting it in the end. Fucking oath.
Time for a celebration!
Good evening, how are you doing? Smile.
Every time that dude speaks for people in the chat, it always sounds so... I don't know, just something about it's really funny to me. It's just like the most unnatural sounding voice. How are you doing? Sorry, anyway, Xenti. Hey man, good to see you back. This is the part I love about Twitch the most. When I've been gone for a while, I always feel like if I'm gonna be streaming again for the first time, it'll be like completely dead, no one will show up, and then it's most of the time like all the regulars that come back to say hello. Gonna look fucked or what? That looks okay. Hey, Fallen. Wie geht's? I'll be the only player of Skyblivion I won't be doing. That's okay. Someone else can do it. Wink. I think I saw Skylivion's statement. About recent official remake rumors. How do you feel personally when those docs came up? Let me read it some other questions real quick before I go into a big ramble, just in case. Okay, I think we're all good. Spiderbite, miss you too. I mean, how I felt. If you were following me on Twitter or Instagram, you may have actually seen a hilarious post about it. It wasn't that hilarious, but for the garbage that I tweeted, it resonated with people for some reason. But I was I don't know. I'm kind of fine with it either way. Because I think an Oblivion remake or remaster, sorry.
Wonderful!
Hey Mr. Rebel, I'm really happy to still be here. Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
Really happy to still have you here as well, Shine. Appreciate it. Thanks for the tier 2. Wow. Hell yeah. First tier 2. That's very cool. Thanks, dude. We get some extra love then. Some extra less than 3. Oh yeah, right. So the remaster. I think if Bethesda was doing a remaster, it would just allow us to show us what an actual remake could look like, because that's the big thing. You know that GTA remaster, the GTA trilogy remaster? Oh no, wait, it wasn't. It was just San Andreas that they remastered. Actually, now that I think of it, I mean, that was basically the exact same game that I played when I was young. Don't want to say it wasn't, you know, nice to have or not impressive in any way, but it was same game. And I think what's cool about doing a proper remake is that it's actually like fresh. It feels fresh. It's new content. It's a new way of playing old things. It's like I don't know, like getting a refurbished Game Boy Color, you know, one that has like an LED screen that lights up, and like a chargeable battery and a Wi-Fi connection, so that you could do technically all the stuff you used to do, but the entire experience is just, it's better. You don't have to play with one of those little lights when you're in the car or when it's evening, when it's dark out. You don't have to like constantly switch batteries. Maybe it's a very bad analogy, but it feels a bit like that for me. So I hope that if there really is a remake or a remaster from Bethesda, I hope it'll show people that, oh yeah, right, this is a game I really loved, and I played it for a bit now, but it's still the fun, janky game I remember. And I kind of wonder what it would look like if Bethesda actually remastered it, or remade it. God damn it, it's so hard to keep those words separate. But yeah, if they remade it in 2025, because that's when we're releasing it, and what that would look like, and I kind of hope that that might be the effect. But I guess, you know, time will tell what actually happens with it. There's still a good chance that the whole rumor is, well, just a rumor, you know. I'm being lazy. I'm just, for starters, plopping down all the stuff that was in the original interior, and then seeing what I want to add to it later. Oh, and this time around I can use the warehouse for some easy dub cluttering. Are there portals in this? I think you might need to be a bit more descriptive of what you mean by that. Portal space partitioning. No. Are there layers, groups, composition? Do you mean for the assets? If so, also no. The creation engine is, or the creation kit is super basic. Like, think of old school modding tools. Well, it is a modding tool. Is there another single painting in this original location? No. Weird. Fun fact, most people probably won't recognize, or actually, What do you any ideas on what this house might be before I spoil it? You think about that? What could this be? I'm gonna refill my water because I am thirsty AF. Right. I need to get more comfortable earbuds because these hurt my ears after like 2 hours. Remaster will be awesome for console players. Yeah, I think so. And I think the biggest thing is it would reignite Oblivion as a franchise, which can only be positive for us, I think. Scenic Firebomb. Sonic. I don't know why I thought your name was Sonic.
How rude!
There we go. Man, that took a long time. There was a big delay there. For a question well answered, sir or madam. It is a concept for Winter Prairie. Ooh, that's actually perfect because this is in Coral. That's funny.
Time for a celebration!
Damn, it feels like yesterday that I was a sub for 35 month. Today 36 month, time flies right? Lol.
Yeah, man, the months fly by. I'm sorry, the month fly by. For sure, for sure. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much for 36 months. Can I get some extra love for one of the OGs? Because 36 months is actually the max you can be subscribed to the channel. One day it'll be over. Day. Strange, there's a 2 here. Am I old now? You've been old from the start, my friend. Been bamboozled. Just like me, I might add. I went into this project thinking it would make me immortal somehow.
Hi.
Because if I work on a project like this,
Greetings!
my work will exist forever, right? But in the end, it just made me old, not immortal. Total fucking scam. Danny and Pentrutet. Thank you very much for the quick follows. Online office represents. Oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling it was you. I recognize your nickname now from the, I think the last social media post. No offense, but I hate it when people watch me, you actually know what I'm doing, because then you know I'm doing a shit job. Get self-conscious. You son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you try to be nice by watching the stream? Saw me growing up, now he's a man, time flies. Hey, listen, I was always a man. Oh, so close. Jero's judging your work. Jero I can take, because I feel like Jero generally doesn't give a shit. And I can literally hear him right now, like, being like, that's true. Is that how it sounds like? No, but I'm really bad at doing impressions. Except if it's Italian or French, as you've heard yesterday. I do famous Italian and French impressions. This is beautiful. So much love for the OG game in every detail. Appreciate you saying that. At the same time, we sometimes get a bit too carried away with it. That includes me. Oh, does this thing not have collision? Oh wait, hold up. This is this the new? This should be remade. Do a Belgian impression. I'm not allowed to by law to do a Belgian impression. What is it called? Cloth? Something? Oh. Okay. Give me a second, everyone.
Hello there.
I need to make a quick card for this asset because this one slipped through the cracks. This is the fun part of my job where I go in the game and I found out that we're missing an asset and then I have to go to Trello, make a card, fill in like all the information boxes and then give it to someone who can actually do it. Oh. I don't know why the notifications aren't working all of a sudden. Walker Boy though, thank you for the follow. Yeah, RIP points, I'm really sorry. Wait, I'll do...
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Oh, that one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Okay, I can't do the tell you lies thing. That's unfortunate. Anyway, let me make a card. Contrary to popular belief, we're actually fairly well organized. Cloth rack. The screenshots and an asset name and location. All right, cool. Done. What did you do? I don't know. What did I do? Are you going to try and make horse riding in first person again for Skyblivion? Hell no. I was about to refund it. Well, I got a secret key that does it for you. See?
Stop!
Just haven't used it in a while is all. Alright, so currently it doesn't have proper collision, but by the time the asset is remade, it will, so... For now, it's going to be held up with imagination, and in the future it'll be held up with, you know, proper stuffs. I forgot that there's a downstairs area. I can't get away with that now. Oh man, I wanted to do something cool. Oh well. We'll do it with the small one. No, it's a futon. Can't wait to ride horseback skating to Coral Skate Park, which you plan to build on the DLC after this. I didn't know that. Wasn't made aware of that we were doing that. Any Skyrim mod list recommendations? Mine. Boom. Don't forget the shoes on the floor next to the bed. Well, they're there on purpose. You're supposed to take your shoes off.
Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you?
I genuinely don't, most of the time. Jazao, thank you so much, dude, for 6 months. It's half a year. No, that's awkward. That's not a good spot to put a wardrobe. Guess just delete it. That always seems to do the trick. You could sub on my channel was crazy. I think there was no people in the chat that didn't sub for weeks. Yeah, that was kind of nuts. I was really anxious about it as well. Yeah, cool memories. Oops. Is that a bit much? I don't know. Maybe it is. What's something else I can put on a nightstand? What makes sense for a nightstand? That one's for him, this one's for her. Has the architecture set for Coral been fully completed? Yes. A candle, but we have a candle on a stick, like right next to it. Feels like a bit much. Putting candles on top of candles. You see within the engine how many instances of specific models are in the game? Yes, I can. Picture in a frame. See if I can get one of the lower class paintings. False teeth in the glass. Midnight snack, a book. Lost Argonian maid. Whose house is it? Albric Litz. These are the lower class paintings. Okay, we basically only have one choice because this is the only painting that doesn't have like the hanging bit on it. So feels a bit weird to just to put like the painting of a random cave with some mud crabs on a nightstand. But you know what? I do think it looks kind of funny, so I'll allow it. Oops. My god, this camera is awkward as fuck. Okay, good enough. Greatsword in case there's a burglar. I'll put down a club for you, okay? Not sure if I would trust like a neighbor that just has a club laying next to his bed because they seem a bit paranoid, but hey, I don't judge. It's all good. Whatever makes you happy. Also, I definitely do judge because that's basically my first thing is judging that they're a bit insane. Is it important to have some weapon to protect that painting of the mud crab? For sure. Yes, that seems very sensible. Who wouldn't want to steal that prized piece of Cyrodiilic furniture and culture? At least this place is high enough to have a proper chandelier. Did Oblivion not have any chandeliers? Oh shit, it did. Should probably put down a letter somewhere as well, because otherwise there's no way you will be able to light these what do you call it? Chandeliers. She's a spell merchant, so maybe a book about spells or something, or even the Coral Charter book for the Mages Guilds. You know what? I actually didn't even like read up on who lives here. I'm sure I did the first time I attempted to work in it. Hey, why the fuck? Why is there another bed? Where was that other bed? That other bed was supposed to be here? Wait a minute. Elbrick Lit's house. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hey, Sarah. Why are you not making Skyblivion in Unreal Engine 5? Okay, Fallen, since I know it's you... Shut up. Unreal Engine would be Oblivion. Yeah, no one would want that. Whoopsie. Ugh. Looks amazing. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, this is the new Coral. Very pretty. I think something that a lot of people actually don't know is that we have floating doors, but also unique stained glass.
Greetings!
With your favorite data god, Aram. Ren Yinez Rottines, Aram, Pteronik. We already did that one. Oh, I don't know why that took me so long. Rods nets. Solat.
It's you. Hi.
Alebid. Shadow. I swear to God, this is your third account because I know which Shadow this is, and this must be the third account you follow me with. And Cynthia, thank you very much for the follow as well. Yakra. Sotaka.
Hello there.
Can never remember info? Dude. Between legs, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, chat, help me out with this. My brain is not letting me do it. Sonai nailed it. Anyway, we have stained glass windows and Floating doors. Let's see if I can find one. So the reason why they're mirrored, I already saw the question. So it's a good suggestion between lags. They read correctly from the inside, but they're mirrored on the outside. Immersion. So immersive. Funny enough, the stained glass was actually implemented by Shadow Archon, the dude who just followed. It was originally made for Skywind by Lukar, if I'm not mistaken. He was one of the concept artists for Skywind, and he was nice enough to let us use it as well. So we turned it into... Ooh, nipple. The stained glass artwork for the cathedrals, which I think is really damn cool. Oh, there's a bit of water in there. How did I just walk over that so easily? I didn't. There's a little bit of water and a little gap. Right, anyway. Nice looking cathedral. Moving on, because I am supposed to be going to Albric's house. That's what I was here for. Has the Mage's Guild been done? If so, can we see? It's not been done. I think this is the house we need. Oh, first try. Now this won't actually have artwork. But I just wanted to see where the other bed was. Oh, so there's a bed here. That's so weird.
Get out, or I'll call the guards. Trespassing is against the law. What's going on?
This is a little bit awkward, but she's doing a good bit of damage for someone without weapons.
Run away!
Yay, murder! Alright, Double looks fucking sweet though. Look better on me, anyway, it's fine. Oh, look at those pants! They are pretty. Right, so they do have two beds, which is kind of weird. I'm just gonna set ownership. Can I set ownership to 2 people? I don't actually know. Actually... I might as well show you my favorite part of Coral, actually. Oh, the town music just started playing as we are about to leave. The castle for this is really cool as well. I need to make some mental notes. Albric doesn't sleep in their house. He sleeps in the basement of the Mage's Guild. That makes 2 beds even stranger. Alright. So there's this this farm here, which, spoiler alert, is gonna get crushed by an Oblivion gate at some point. It's called Windmill Test. But I saw this earlier, a little while ago, and it's so cool. Look at how cool this looks. But this is also why I say there's people on this team that are a lot more creative than I am when doing an interior. I would have not thought of this in a million years. Does it take wheat from your inventory and give you flour upon activation? I guess you're gonna have to find out. Which I just think it looks cool. Do you know that because of this way that people mill wheat, humans have had problems with their teeth? Teeth? With their teeth? For thousands of years? Even in ancient Egypt, like thousands of years before the birth of Christ, they were already eating bread made with milled grain. Fucked up your teeth, man. Wayne Priory, lovely jubbly. Writing in stone will do that to your teeth. I mean, technically, it's because it's been grinded. It's more like you're chewing on sand, so it very slowly erodes your teeth away. In any case, Great Forest was finished not too long ago. It's one of my favorite game locations at the moment, or like forests in the game. It's very unique, very dense. You know, I've done 2 locations so far. I've done the Gold Coast, and I've done the Jarrow Mountains, and both of Jarrow Mountains, the Colovian Highlands, and both of those locations were very sparse. You know, they weren't very densely forested. It's unfortunate because I really like forests, so I hope that when I work on Cheydinhal, we can make it proper dense and lush. Hey, guy.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Also, if you are a 3D artist that is good with making clothes,
Don't bother someone else.
we basically need his outfit to look... Oh crap, I threw away the outfit that I stole from the dead lady. Or well, I reloaded my save file. That sucks. But we can really use people that can make clothing. Because this dude needs basically clothes that look like that. Only not that. Because the clothes you see here have actually been ported from Oblivion as placeholders. It's the way the whole project works. Everything was copied and pasted from Oblivion. And then we were kind of like developing around it. Replacing stuff as we went. Which is a lot more efficient than waiting for stuff to be finished, because if we did that, then 3/4 of the game wouldn't have been touched until like 2 years ago. So yeah, the more you know. Nice to see NPCs as friendly as always. Yeah. Whoa, Crimson. Blast from the past. I was talking earlier about my life before Skyblivion. Crimson's probably one of the few people who still knows. We met playing Far Cry multiplayer. Oops. Run away! Yeah, Far Cry multiplayer was way back. It's funny, Far Cry 3 was actually the first and only game that I covered on my YouTube channel and on my Twitch that had nothing to do with mods. Up until then, it was modded games. I covered Call of Duty 4, which had a great modding scene. I covered Minecraft in the early days, which did really well for my channel at the time. And of course, I then went on to cover modding for Elder Scrolls games, because I kind of outgrew Minecraft. And Call of Duty, like all the Call of Duty modding projects, kept getting shut down by Activision. So at some point, as much fun as I had covering those, became near impossible to do. Will Skyblivion have mod support? Yeah, man, it's moddable like Skyrim. I mean, the way we're making mods now, that's more or less the way you'll be able to make mods as well. See, sometimes the project kind of stresses me out because we've promised a release year at this point, which it puts on a bit of pressure, you know. But then when I walk through an area like this that looks the way that it does, it's kind of like a bit of like reinforcement. Like it calms my nerves. It's like, okay, we got areas that look this good. There's still areas that are either untouched or in a very heavy work in progress state, but we also have areas like this. So if you combine the good with the bad, I think we're in a pretty good state. We can do it. We got this. It's a nice chapel. Yeah, it is. Very nice. Feel a bit bad for the priests though, because they live on a diet of pumpkins, corn, potatoes, and tomatoes, and melon. Although, I mean, they live in a forest, so they can forage mushrooms. I mean, these are some beautiful bolettes. As long as there aren't volunteers who slack when they sign up, you'll be fine. God damn it, you have me worried again. That didn't last long. Graffy Tom is now fetching this as we speak. Yeah, I noticed he was streaming just before I started, so hopefully by the time I have to call it quits, he'll still be live and I can raid him. That would be cool. I'm genuinely having fun just running around. Oh, the nighttime is still fucked up here. Wait, aren't we supposed to have stars now? I don't see any stars. Fun fact, we've not had stars for the longest time in the game. Pretty much since the beginning, and someone fixed it very recently. But maybe I don't have that update. Ooh. Sudden change. What's the other light source? Broken. Not merged yet? Oh, okay. That needs to be merged soon. Because that's one of those things we're gonna forget. At least it's not super dark anymore, but I think there's still some very dark night times. Like this one is even with it being clouded, it's pretty damn dark. 12. Give me 12. Not that dark. Can't see shit. See, that's the problem with this kind of stuff. We have this discussion internally all the time. Me and D-Keys. Every time I say something is really dark, he's like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking bright, I'm getting a headache." But it's kind of the problem with gaming in general, because you don't know what the other person is playing on. Like I treated myself last year. I bought myself a really nice TV. I've never bought myself a TV in my life, because I never had any use for a TV, because I didn't have any space for it. But now I do. And I bought myself one of those really nice, like, color accurate, micro LCD. There's liquids in the screen that make it look crystal clear. Those kinds of TVs. And like the colors look really good. But on that TV, like, blacks are really black. So when you play a game with like dark night times, literally can't play it. Hey Glitz, welcome back. What did I miss? Oh, not much. I got a bit distracted just walking around. I really like this area. There she is. The Imperial Needle. And it's funny because I'm gonna be working and streaming on this area soon, which is currently completely bulldozed. So how much things can change. Like, this is just completely empty now. Our mission for the next stream is to move all of Cheydinhal down, basically to the level of this village here. So we gotta lower it by quite a bit. We're gonna get rid of the really high hills. We're gonna keep, like, flowing hills. We're gonna go for a nice flow. And we're gonna build a really nice high fantasy location. But it's gonna take a lot of work. And then earlier today I was working on the area here, which is also a bit of a problem. There's a really steep incline from here to there, and there's a road leading from up there to down here. So what I'm gonna have to do, and this is honestly the hardest thing you can probably do in Skyrim's engine, is make a zigzag road. Because if you have a really steep incline, you can't just go straight down. You gotta do it in like steps to make the incline not so steep, and it's a huge pain in the ass to do in Skyrim. But yeah, looking forward to it anyway. It's gonna look good. I just keep telling myself this. I've been putting off working on this area for a long time. Got it from... Yeah, I can try and get into the Priory. Sure. Zigzag on steep inclines are good, hugely immersive. Yeah, they're very immersive, but they're a massive pain in the dick to make. Wasn't Cheydinhal basically done? So we've done some work on the city, interior and exterior. But there's two major issues with the city as it is now. The city was completely obscured. You could not see it at all if you were walking to it from any direction because of the huge amount of trees that were around it. As well as because the walls, I guess, were relatively low for being on a hill. So if you were looking up to Cheydinhal, because you're so low elevation wise, at least moving from the Imperial City towards Cheydinhal, the city would be obscured by the hills. So that is kind of like a remnant of Oblivion's generated, what do you call it? The generated world map. Oblivion's world map was basically a collection of hills going up and down, and up and down, and up and down. And that's one of the few areas in the game that has been touched the least, almost not at all. So those hill collections, they're still very much present there. So I want to swap that out for a landscape that allows for a lot more like visual exploration. So I want people to be able to walk through the area and see points of interest, which currently it's just like, it feels like a jungle. It feels even more dense in some areas than the Great Forest here, which just doesn't allow you to, you know, see and move to a lot of different places. On top of that, we've been overhauling a lot of the cities to be more unique, and Chainlaw was actually still using like more or less the old layout, which is very it's not the best, you know. It leaves something to be desired, and we got a really cool idea for it now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, as well as originally, like in the original design document I wrote for the area, we were supposed to be using a completely different type of tree, which would help make the area feel more unique. And currently it's using the exact same trees that are used around the coral area, which kind of take away from that unique look and feel that I originally envisioned. And you can still see that close to the border of the Velas Mountains, the original tree setup is still used. So I want to basically revert that as well. Hey Bagoon, haven't seen you stream in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, I remember, the collision on the door is too big, so it blocks you from actually opening it, but that should be an easy fix. Show the flame Atronac? Okay, COC test for Creature Grove. Oh, also a pretty cool milestone is that we recently finished all creatures. We have every single creature in game. This is the new one, you mean? Are the gloves new? That looks pretty cool. Those are the Atronacs. We have the Minotaurs. The Frost... Oh yeah, the Frost Rolls. They have an issue with lighting. Not Frost Roll, just Troll. Spriggan. Horses. Civili. Dog, Wolf, Mountain Lion. Black Bear. Brown Bear. Oink, Mud Crab, Rat. This guy. That guy. The other guy. The ghost guy. All the gobbos. Goblin Chef, very important. Alien Lich. Very intense eye contact. Zombies up there. Oh, I forgot the new imp. And then last but not least, Ghost guy got a beard. That's what everyone says about the ghost every time they see him. We have the sheep as well. And the unicorn, which is technically not a horse. Oh, actually, I forgot the Spider Daedra, Clanfear, and the Lendrag. Spider Lady, Clanfear, The drag. Fucked up mouth. This one also has a pretty fucked up mouth. Very, very teethy. Good looking bunch. Unicorn is Daedra? Is it? If you say so, I'm inclined to believe you. It's almost 10 o'clock. I like how so many enemies at once don't affect performance. I think that's the power of Skyrim Special Edition. Like having a 64-bit engine definitely helps in that regard. Alright. Let's figure out what the hell to do with this house though, because I've been sliking off now for, I don't know how long it was, feels like it was an hour. Almost brushy time, yeah. Spider Lady sexy, she is indeed sexy. As far as the Spider Lady can be sexy, you know. Doesn't say a lot. Starshine, I'm just gonna take your word for it. I have to admit, I'm not that well versed in the lore. Oh shit, I forgot to put in fireplace. Oops. It kind of fucks up the whole room. I mean, doesn't really fuck it up. We can just move this stuff forward a bit, I guess. Yeah, I might have to go for a slightly smaller painting though. See what else we got. Looks like a happy boar. Sharing any creature with Skywind? The rats. Enderal had its own launcher on its own website for 3 years before they were able to release on Steam. It's even more unlikely for Skyblivion to release on Steam. It depends on Bethesda in the first place. Oh, sorry, we're answering someone else. Wait, who asked? Okay, I don't know who asked, but thank you for answering. Yeah, whether or not we will have a Steam release, it kind of depends on Bethesda. If they like us, yes. If they don't like us, nope. We're trying to do our best to make the project release a bowl, let's say. Because way back when we had contact with someone at Bethesda and they gave us some ground rules basically on should we want to release this mod, what we had to do, and we're trying our best to do that. So who knows, maybe they'll allow it in the end, maybe they'll tell us to fuck off. Pod willing will make it on Steam, and if not, then it just wasn't meant to be. Did I copy? Oh, did I totally? Yep, I forgot. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. What can we do with this room?